Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the truth is that Ruto employed propaganda during campaign to win the support of the electorate. And many people bought into this idea. They had hope in him. Now, the worst is that the same William Ruto still want to use propaganda to govern. That's where the problem is coming in. During campaign, it was propaganda. But now it is coming to delivery. He wants to use propaganda. And all is backfiring. Ruto has nowhere to hide. He is totally exposed from left, right, center. And all ministries are going to let the world and the Kenyans at large know the truth. Because yesterday, the CS for Water, Alice Wahome, was appearing before the Senate. And the Senate wanted just to know if the government is going to fulfill the promise they gave to Kenyans. Are they standing with the promises, or it has changed? Because for those who remember, Ruto at one point promised to build 100 mega dams across the country, and 1,000 small dams across the country, and 1,300 boreholes. Where is the 100 mega dams? Where is 1,000 small dams or ponds? And where is the 1,300 boreholes? That's the question. And the response from Alice Wahome is revealing the truth. Because we have male Senator Murugi Kaduri, who asked the CS for Water on the timeline for the dam construction in his county. When are you going to finish the dam in Meru? So in her response, she's saying that there was financial constraint in government, because when Ruto took over power, what he did, he started cutting down on expenditure across the board. And this even touched on subsidy, kazi kwa vijana, and many other things. So what is making Alice Wahome not to deliver is that immediately Ruto took over power, he introduced austerity measures, which made her lose close to 5 billion in the financial year 2022-2023. That's the budget. Then you come 2023-2024 financial year, she lost close to 1.5 billion in her budget. Because of this, she cannot manage to deliver those promises. And this is what she's saying. The money that was going to ponds and the borehole is some of the money that I lost during austerity measures. Remember, on the same day when Alice Wahome is saying this, William Ruto was having address to the nation. And in his address to the nation, Ruto is still insisting that his administration is focused on delivering what they promised. And that's what he said. I quote him: the stretch is to do 100 mega dam, to do close to 1,000 small dams, close to 3,800 water ponds across the country. This was William Samuel Ruto. He is still quoting what he told Kenyans during campaign and after. That is his plan. But then the question is, it's almost now a year, but there is no delivery. Alice Wahome is unable even to mention a single borehole or a water plant or a dam that has been constructed in the era of one William Samuel Ruto. Forget about the other dams that we saw Ruto going to open. This was constructed under Uhuru Kenyatta. Hizo nyomeona akienda kufungua huko sijui Kirinyaga wapi huko Mwea. That was Uhuru Kenyatta's project. Finished. So the question today we are asking on this punchline that the Kenya Kwanza side should be answering, where is 1,000 mega dams? Where is 1,000 small dams and the boreholes? That's the question. And as we continue this panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth is that it is very expensive to run a government on propaganda. And besides being expensive, it can never be a successful story. With time, you will be exposed. And right now, Ruto is being exposed. Instead of saying the truth, Ruto is still coming out in media to give promises about those number of dams that they want to construct. But his minister was in the Senate answering to some of the question if the government is still intended to fulfill its promise. And the minister is saying that the budget was cut down. Just look at this. When Uhuru was in power, all this budget was there. Alice Wahome had the 5 billion shilling. And now during Ruto time, when they made a budget, they had to give close to the same amount, but they cut down by 1.5 billion. Then the question is, where is the money going? You removed the subsidy money. Then you went further and removed the kazi kwa vijana. There was kazi mtaani, it was removed. Where is the money going to? Because despite doing all this, Kenyans are now suffering to afford basic commodities. But no single project has been achieved by this regime. I'm telling you, in this Senate meeting, Alice Wahome did not even mention a single dam that has been completed by this government. She did not mention. Why did she avoid to mention? The Meru senator is asking a simple question. Give me the timeline when the dam in Meru is going to be finished. She did not give the timeline, meaning there is no money for that project. So all that we were told about 100 mega dam, it was hot air. It was a propaganda. And that's why they are still talking about constructing. You give hope where there is no budget for that project. What do you mean as a government? You can't sell hope without providing money for those projects, and you think that this hope is going to sell forever. Ministers are going to expose Ruto when they get to the parliament to answer some of these questions. Because in the parliament, you will not sell propaganda. You will have to answer questions the way it has been asked. When there is no money, you say, because the same parliament is the one that is making budget. So these people are going to be exposed. The big question is still that where is this money going to? Uhuru alikuwa analipa madeni, miradi ilikuwa inaendelea. Ruto anakuja hapo, amekata mambo ya subsidy yote, akatoa kazi kwa vijana na mambo mengine yote, lakini hakuna mradi amefanya. Zile mradi, Ruto is closing first year in office. 11 months. Amebaki na mwezi hivi afunge mwaka. But we are yet to see the main promises on a huge project that he was going to deliver. Zero. At least if you could have just done 20 or 30 dams out of 100, then they were going to have some hope. In the next year, he will do the same. But if in the first year he has done 0, and he still promised, and he has cut down the budget, how do you still believe him to deliver? Why is he telling the media that he still has hope to deliver all this when he's cutting down on Alice Wahome's budget. Where is this budget going to? This is the face of Kenya Kwanza government. Those who hope that someone is going to deliver, he has no any plan to deliver. The only plan he has is to give you promise after promise. Forget about delivery. Delivery tu ni wewe. So you have to ask yourself, if you are voting for William Ruto, trusting his word, will you still continue to trust such a person? Because even these members of parliament, senators and governors, they were telling the electorate, tumeambiwa hii mradi inakuja. People are waiting. The only thing Ruto can do is what he did in Western. Uende Vihiga, ufungue mradi ya maji ambayo ilifunguliwa miaka 2 nyuma, imekuwa ikisafu. To look like you are busy working. But in real sense, you have nothing to do. So, in simple, wamereduce budget, wamekula pesa.